Action. Shit. I'm back. You back? We back. Just like a smile, you already know it's me. It's your girl P, your favorite bitch and your favorite witch. Welcome or welcome back to this week's episode of Postscript, also known as PS, the talk show. Let's get right into it. So, one of my favorite segments is definitely this segment, which is P's favorite pieces. So I got these. They're like little match bottles. And they look kind of like little message in a bottle kind of things. They have like a Valentine's Day tag on them. You strike it on the bottom, has a cork top. So I got these. Oops. They also have them in red and white. This one says love, same vibe. And they also have them in black with the pink ends. And this one says XO, XO, same thing. I love matches. I am obsessed with fire. If you know me personally, I got a little bit of arson in me. I also have these. Where are they? These came from White Barn a long time ago, like probably like 2015 maybe. Yeah. When I was in college. And I've been holding on to these because I didn't realize that you could just buy the stickers and make any bottle or glass bottle a strike on the bottle kind of match thing. Like, so these are basically just stickers. I didn't know that at the time, so I was like holding on to these desperately. But now that I know that they're stickers, it doesn't matter. But these were just so cute, and they were like $5 at Aldi's. I had to have them. So, oh, and then also Aldi has these two really cute Valentine's Day candles, and they are huge. Like, they're like 3-wick candles, and there's 2 of them for $20, and they smell so good. I didn't buy them though, because I'm trying to wait and see if they're gonna go on like clearance, like closer to we get to Valentine's Day. But they are so cute and so big. But then on the like backside, I'm like, they probably gonna sell out because who doesn't want that? So if they're in there next week, I told myself when I go to Aldi that I'll get them because they are huge candles for $20. Like, if you ever want to give me anything, give me a gift card to Aldi. I get everything out of Aldi. I love Aldi. Favorite pieces is all of these little earrings I got. They're all like V-Day themed or whatever, and these have like little stones or whatever on the side. I also got these from Aldi. The Mia Tap-In. I know you love a good earring. So yeah, they got them at Aldi. Oh wait, let me straighten that one up. And they were like $5. These are so cute. And then this is like a little set. It has like XO and then it has like hearts and stuff, like with little hoop. So cute, like $5. And that's the end of P's favorite pieces. What pissed me off today? Easy. It snowed here in Houston today. Not like bad or nothing like that, but I'm not gonna drive probably for like the rest of the week or until it's no melt because I'm scared. I ain't even gonna hold you. They don't be preparing for snow and stuff right, and black ice, we all know. Yeah, how that works. So I'm not fooling around with the mess around. So for conscious cut, this one is a deep cut. So on Martin Luther King Day, which was yesterday, made 4 years since I moved into this apartment here where I film my talk show. And I knew that that was like coming up, but then the way, spirit works, life works, as soon as I was pulling into the garage at my job on a Tuesday morning, because unfortunately, yes, we were open, and I am going to complain about that on my company review, but let's get back to the story. As soon as I was like pulling into the garage, like what I hear, dun, 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 money to make and we all gonna spend it. Like that. Oh, I love that song. And like, I literally used to cry in my car, like to that song. If you watch my first ever YouTube video, I kind of like go into details to that. But yeah, Crying in the Car by Megan Thee Stallion came on. So that really like sent me over the edge. And I was just like, wow, like not only am I here living in Houston, the place that I wanted to be, but I'm also, here arriving to, the career and structure that I prayed for and worked for and manifested. And so it's just like full circle moments. So real quick, I'm gonna just run into some little things that, I've learned about living in Houston, or not even just about living in Houston, but like, when you decide that what you want is what you want no matter what, because, I came here without even visiting here before. I came here without knowing nobody here. It was just something I decided. Like, I decided that I was leaving on Tuesday, and then on Thursday, the moving truck came, and then on Saturday, I left. Maryland, and I moved here. So, and I've been here ever since. Real quick, I'm just going to get into some little details about, things I learned about myself, things about, just moving and just believing that what you want has value and worth for you to go after without having everything figured out. Because I ain't had no job, none of that. I just moved. Fuck it. I had money in the bank, and I'm like, whatever, we out here. So, yeah. So, it told me that I needed COVID, even though that was like the worst time of my life. I needed all of that to happen because without that, I don't know if I would have been able to move because I couldn't go nowhere and spend no money and do nothing. And I was at home, so I was able to save so much money as well. Like, if y'all know me, y'all know I don't believe in paying no car notes, so I ain't never paid a car note. I've always owned my cars. So, I was giving my godparents money to live with them, but it wasn't like I was paying rent and utilities and like all that kind of stuff. So I was just putting gas in my car, paying my little insurance and stuff like that, doing what I wanted to do. But I was also able to save so much. I ain't never seen that much money in my life, ever in my life. And it was my money. Like, that's the part that really gave me. So I needed COVID. I needed that because without that, who knows what would happen. And then not only that, like I come to terms that I needed to graduate late too, as detrimental as that was to my mental health and to my finances and to everything. It all kind of worked out, and not even kind of, it all did work out for the best in the end, because I don't know if I would have been mentally strong enough to handle living 1 year completely post graduated in a normal life with the way that I was doing stuff and going places and just outside the way I was when I first graduated. I don't know if I could have did that for a whole extra year if I would have graduated on time, you know what I'm saying? And then experienced COVID, because I would have been like an adult longer in my mind, because I would have been out of college longer. So I don't know if my mind would have been able to stay with that battle. So I'm very fortunate for that too. And then, like, my favorite thing about living in Houston is, like, it's just allowed me to just live every part of myself that I've ever thought about, imagined about, dreamed about, like, every part of it. And it also has taught me that, it doesn't matter that even though that was the vision of yourself you had when you were 10 years old, that doesn't mean that that goes away, because time isn't a thing. Like, so you could still be whoever, whenever. Like, that's like so amazing to me. So, like, I just feel like I'm on, like, my fourth version of my life. Like, living out here or whatever. It's taught me that you have to have gratitude, change your relationship with gratitude, because then that changes your life. And I'm not even playing with you. Like, and people think gratitude has to be this big, big, big ordeal. But no, it's the small things. Be grateful for the smaller things so that you can make room and space and build up appreciation for the larger things. And then the other thing is too, like, I ain't never been, like, in a financial situation like I am now, but I've also never been as grown as I am now. So you know how that go. Like, when you're young, of course you can't make the kind of money that I make now as an adult because you don't have experience. But anyways, another thing that I've learned about Houston, it kind of ties to what I was saying, what I've learned about myself since moving to Houston. It ties to me saying, it doesn't matter what version of yourself that you envision, you can always live it and bring it to life. It don't matter what you're interested in. If you have good taste now, I don't know, I can't speak for everybody. If you have good taste, the things that you're interested in as a kid, they stick around. You can experience them as an adult, as far as music or like pop culture with like the Disney adults and stuff like that. Like, it don't matter that you didn't get to do that stuff when you were younger. You, in some form of capacity as an adult, you can access it, and it still, fulfills your inner child. So, like, I just really feel like I've done and been like every version of myself that I've ever saw for me. I've done and been everything that I've ever wanted to do, as far as like fun things and like activities and like just trying stuff and like, and I'm not speaking as traveling or nothing like that, but like my interests, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I go to so many little different, I'm in so many like little different niche things here, And it's like so fulfilling to me. And the greatest thing that I've learned, you know, in my 4 years of living here is that everything in my life is divinely connected. And it's like scary sometimes because with quite literally everything and anything that I've ever been interested in or attached to, it manifests and shows itself in my life today. And I'm not even joking when I say that. Like, it's wow. Like stuff in my life just is always connected somehow to something from when I was younger, and I'm not even joking when I say every single fucking thing. And then, like, you know, my other favorite thing that I learned about myself is, like, you know, my all straight works. So, like, don't play with me. I'm really hurt. Anything I want, I get. And I'm not even trying to sound cocky. I don't mean that in a materialistic way. Because while I am a materialistic person, that's the last kind of shit I could give a fuck about. What do you own? What's yours? What you got for real? Nobody that I know has what I want. And that's another reason that it just attracts me to it more. It's just like, oh, you gotta go get it because you gotta show people what it's like and what things can be. And y'all always know Samantha Scamiano gets it done. I'm gonna know a way, a hack, a loop. I'm gonna know. If anybody's gonna know, I'm gonna know. And now for this week's segment of Bar for Bar. I'm still, most people have moved on. I am still at the Trevor Jackson concert from last week. So my uh bar for bar song that I want to talk about this week is "Guy on the Side" by Trevor Jackson. I predicted that he was either going to open the show with "Guy on the Side" or "Overpriced." And he opened it with "Guy on the Side," but he also performed "Overpriced" too. And I'm just like, I'm really psychic, like, and I've been telling y'all this forever, like, that's really crazy. Yeah, so love you, Trevor. Show was so good, and y'all need to get into him because I know some people like know him from Grownish, but the music eats. Yeah, bonus track for Bar for Bar this week. Also, "Crying in the Car" by Messiah. I haven't done this in a while, but this tweet has had me crying for like 3 days. I'm about to read it to y'all. I had a dream last night that the country ran out of garlic powder. And for some reason, Beyonce has been stockpiling it. And she has no problem giving it away. But she made you dance for it. And I was in there. And she put the gift of Jocelyn dancing with Stevie. I'm sorry. That is peak comedy. Peak comedy. Because what do you mean Beyonce had the garlic powder for the United States? Questions that need answers. Stephanie, Joanne, Angelina, Lady Gaga, Germanata. What's the countdown for? Huh? On the website, what's that about? Is it LG7? We hope it's LG7. But it's like we only got one single. Like, no press, no... Okay, y'all, you're a legend, you can do it. But, like, the children would live if you would give us something to eat. Because you always eat. So feed us. So, yeah, Mother Monster, what's the tea with that? Let me know. All right, and I'm going to move to hashtag, can I make this shit up? Happy Aquarius season. That started yesterday. Empress tweeted. Big Empress Energy tweeted. She said, "Back Capricorn season, you raggedy bitch." What did Capricorn season do to you? Why did they have to be on there? They, like, not too much on there. What did they do to you? And before I get into, you know, all the breakdowns, I just want to start with the message when I was, like, writing all of my notes and stuff for the show was giving, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. So, yeah. Now let's get into the breakdown. So, the, you know, overall message for Capricorn season, shout out to my girl Mandy, kind of was basically showing up for others but remaining authentic to yourself. On 111, the North Node did move into the sign Pisces. You know, North Node is a point in your chart that is usually connected to your destiny. Not only like your purpose, and as I've said before, you know, your purpose is in no way tied to your career, but it shows you the things that you will be successful in and how to use that to get to that thing, that is your soul's and life's purpose. So yeah, that went into the sign of Pisces, and you know what I have said before, when associating with the sign of Pisces with other aspects or planets or other things like that, you know, you want to think of the murky things or the shadowy things or the unsaid things in the subconscious, and also you know, be mindful of like boundary and like overindulgence and things like that. And then I didn't know this, but Maddie did say this on her show, that there was a ceasefire in Gaza on the 15th. So that is very, very good to hear. You know, I'm not super political or anything like that, but I just did want to shout that out. So that's very good to hear. And I pray that it lasts and that, you know, people are able to be free. On the 21st, the Sun and Pluto will come together for what I talked about many, many months ago on this show, called a cazimi. So we'll have a Sun and Pluto cazimi, which the word cazimi means in the heart of the Sun. So that means that the Sun and Pluto will like align at the, you know, very exact moment, space, time, angle, point. Degree maybe was the only word I didn't say that would sum that up as well. And not only is it a cazimi, but it's a cazimi in the sign of Aquarius, and very similar to, like I've been talking about, age of Aquarius. The Sun and Pluto have never had a cazimi in the sign of Aquarius in our lifetime. So as I've been saying the past few episodes, it's giving new, and it's also giving a rebirth. But not only that, measurable time frames, if I can put it in layman's terms, I guess, because the age of Aquarius is going to happen for like the next 20 something years. So like I said last week, whatever you kind of develop and settle into will be what your experience will be for the next 20 something years, because that's just how life kind of works. You know, somebody that's a lazy student or doesn't like to go to school doesn't just all of a sudden be like, oh, I can't wait to go to college. This is going to be great. And like, you know, whatever. Kind of how you are is how you are in certain periods of your life. Yeah, you caught that tea. So you get what I'm saying. So the Sun and Pluto cazimi in the sign of Aquarius has never happened before. So it's giving new shit, new shit, new shit. Yeah. And last week, how I said Cancer is at home in the moon. The Sun, now being in Aquarius, because we are in Aquarius season, is in detriment in that sign. So it's kind of like overwhelmed or frazzled or not happy. So keep that in mind too. And that's really all I got for this week. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Please come back next week. Subscribe, tell your friend, tell your sister, tell your doctor, tell your cousin that I'll be on here saying some stuff and saying some words. So you should listen. Y'all already know how we end the show. Thank you for coming. See you next week. Bitches be mad because they be hating, and bitches be hating because they be mad. Bye, y'all.